In this video, I'm going to show you how to make graphs that update in real time. Using them, your users can see developing situations and keep themselves informed. To start, let's enter a name for our first alarm. Remember, this name needs to be unique to avoid overwriting an existing graph. There's currently only one graph type, so we can skip that option. We can go straight to the start time and select 1 day. This means that the graph we're creating will start from 24 hours before the current date and time. The end time can be left blank to default to now. This means that the graph will end at the current date and time. The resample interval says how often within the period we want to aggregate the signals. The default is 60,000 milliseconds, or 1 minute. This means the signals will be aggregated up to give 1 point on the graph per minute. The refresh time span indicates how often the graph should fetch new values from the server. The default is 60 seconds, or 1 minute. This means that once a minute we'll get a new value at the end of our trends. We can hide the labels and toolbox if we want to have a simple graph with no decoration, but we're going to leave them shown for our example graph. Next, we enter the name of a trend to add to our graph and press the plus button to add it. Once we add the trend, options for it appear on the right of the screen. The first option to select is the signal, where we can navigate to the signal we want to use and select it with a checkbox. At the bottom, there's an option for the kind of trend we want this signal to display as. Let's select line. We're going to leave the rest of the options at their defaults and click Save. Then we can click View to see the graph we've created. As you can see, the graph has the trend we selected, which will update once per minute. Remember that in the designer you have a documentation button to see more helpful information, and each field has an info button beside it that you can hover to see tips about how to use it. If you have any ideas, feedback, or find any bugs, click the feedback button to send us an email. Thanks for watching.